Hey guys, as always, it's the Digital Pumpkin Cat, and today we will be ranking every single 2024 Lowe's Halloween animatronic. And there's 18, so, we kind of have a lot, but this is going to be a more longer video, as you can see, but yeah, it's fine. Anyway, what I won't be including is, like, the static stuff, like the tombstones and stuff, even though they're great props. Haunted Mansion tombstones, regular tombstones, the Kraken, I won't be including all of them. And the props that are new for Lowe's, but not new for 2024 and have been in retail, like the 10-foot skeleton and the witch with the cane. And I won't be including the returning props like 12-foot scarecrow and stuff like that. But other than that, everything coming to Lowe's is on this tier list, and I will be ranking them and giving my final opinions on them. Alright, so first up we have the Reaper Band, as you can see. First of all, I did want to tell you guys this. I was going to make a video on the Reaper Band since I haven't already, but, I'm just going to talk about them here. So first of all, we have the Reaper with guitar. This is a reskin, and yeah, not even a recolor. The only thing that's really changed is the guitar. I mean, I definitely like the mold better of the guitar, but I kind of like the blue eyes better, I must say. But I get it. They wanted to change it up a little more besides just the guitar. And I mean, it's the Reaper's really generic. The headbanging's cool. The skull looks cool, I guess. And I mean, I wish he had arm animation, but same opinions I had on him last year, except the guitar is pretty cool. So, I mean, B. Alright, the singer. Oh, shoot. I just moved something. It's fine. The singer. I don't. Okay, so. I like how he has red. He stands out, if you know what I mean, from all the other Reapers like that, with just black robes. And, again, he's supposed to stand out because he's a singer. Tombstone also helps with that, too. And the long hair. I mean, again, there's a ton of stuff going on to make him stand out. And I really love that, because he is the singer. And his height is good, too. His arm holding up the devil's horns that rocks back and forth. His head rocks back and forth. And I love how his mouth moves without using a motor. That's great. That's great, too. So, I mean, 250, I personally wouldn't buy it. I would put it in B, but yeah, he's cool. Now this is definitely my favorite out of all the Reaper Band props. Even the drummer. You could say we have another Reaper Band prop, but, yeah, that's up to preference. I'm gonna call it a little miniature Reaper Band guy, but I love how the red hair goes down half of this guy's face. I love how he has the purple eyes. I just love that. The banging head, of course, and he has... The arm animation is kind of... I mean, you don't really notice it much. I wish it was faster, but it's cool. It's still there, and, I mean, you can still see it. So, yeah, he's really cool. Keyboard is crazy. It's a whole freaking keyboard with spider webs all over to make it that creepy factor. Love that thing. Yeah. A maybe, but it's still a Reaper Band prop, so it's kind of more kids-friendly prop. And, I mean, as scary looking as it is, it's still a Reaper Band member, I'm not letting anything take that away from it. I'm just saying, like, it's not supposed to be scary, is basically what I'm saying. But, yeah, that would take out a point for me. But he's really cool. I wouldn't buy him for $300, but I get it. It's actually a pretty fair price for considering the, I forgot it, keyboard stuff. So, I don't know. We'll have to see unboxings and the quality before I make a decision. Maybe on the sale, like I'm going to say for a lot of these props. Anyway, the Beheadless Maiden. The Beheaded Maiden, not the Beheadless. I'm not trying to be different. She's really cool. Honestly, I really, really like her. Uh, yeah, people are hating on my videos, and honestly, I don't really care. But the comments, you want to throw a hate comment down there? Go ahead, I'll do too. But okay, the face is plasticky a little, but not that much. So I mean, not that big of a deal. But it is kind of creepy, but kind of goofy at the same time. The face mold. I don't know, really know what to think of it. When the green eyes are lighting up, it's definitely pretty goofy, but I mean, it's kind of creepy at the same time, you know? Her dress is really cool. Love the dress. Looks really good quality too, but I might be mistaken. It's just very detailed dress. Animation of not much. She turns side to side, but honestly, that's all she needs. All you guys are gonna be mad at me if I put it in A. A, okay? Just how about this? Bottom of A. I'll settle for that. But yeah, phrases are nice. They're kind of goofy, but I appreciate the uniqueness of them, and they do fit the prop. So, okay, I'll take it. Price is pretty good, $200, not bad. And yeah, I just wish it lost the lights, but other than that, it's pretty good prop. Headless Knight, from the Haunted Mansion. No doubt S tier, no doubt. It's also for the Beheaded Maiden, people just stop saying it's from the Haunted Mansion. It's not licensed from the Haunted Mansion. Stop giving the thing hate. Also, Headless Knight, you can't blame me for putting it up there. Just get the haters out of this video. It's an amazing, amazing prop. Again, you're clicking on this video to hear my opinions. I can't believe I have to make that valid at the beginning of every single video now. But don't click on the video if you don't want to hear my freaking opinions. Anyway, I mean, he's fully blow molded. It's like the best quality you can ask for a retail prop. Like, he even has a structure under the blow molds. Like, I think the channel Dracula's Castle, they posted an unboxing, the first unboxing on YouTube about this guy, and I fell more in love with him than I already was. I don't know if he's my first priority to buy, because that would definitely go to, I'm pretty sure the Frankenstein from Home Depot maybe. We'll have to see spirits, but they're not looking so good. But yeah, he's cool. $300. Wish he was a little cheaper, especially since he has that one animation, which he has the side to side in the ride, and I wish they incorporated that in here. But again, he has a fully blow molded body. That might be really, really hard. Also, his stance he's in, he kind of has one foot forward, the other backward. His body's kind of turned a little with his head backwards. It's a great, great stance, and definitely as accurate as a ride as a retail prop can be. All right, the Sea Captain. I mean, he's kind of growing on me, not gonna lie. I love how the wheel has moss on it. Definitely nice added touch. I love the overall look of him. I mean, his face is cool, but I mean, it's just a normal zombified face, but it's not to say it's not cool. It's really cool. Pretty detailed too. I like the beard. I mean, it's very, very... Sorry, I was reading something. I mean, it's very, very cool. I'm going to put it in A. I don't know about S. I don't think it's up there with the Knight for me, but I mean, the nautical props are, I think, all going in A, no doubt. They're all fire. Love them. And he's pretty tall too, but I mean, it's kind of weird that he doesn't have a ship, but that's where you come in, you know, because you're supposed to incorporate him in a ship theme. So, I mean, I'm not too mad about that, but it's kind of weird, you know. Maybe just the captain alone and take out a chunk of his price, but I don't know. Scuba diver, he's going in A. I just don't know if he's as good as the sea captain. I mean, I think he's better, actually. Maybe let's just talk about him first. Scuba diver, very, very good looking. He's pro looking, in my opinion. Yeah, very good looking. $350, of course, not worth it for all of these guys. I'm going to look to buy them on the sale, $350. Not gonna buy them there, but seaweed all over his body, green paint making it look like moss. He actually has some moss on his helmet, and I love the green creepy cloth acting as seaweed on that spear he has and all over his face. And I love how he kind of has a reveal, not a jump scare, but a reveal of like when he's talking, he says a few things, and then the green light shines inside of his helmet to show his skull. That's where my flaws come in. Why a skull? It's just a regular white skull. Why not a zombified face? I know Techie loves their zombified faces, and I get it. A skull is much easier to make, because, I mean, they already had the mold. It's a reused mold, but I don't know. I really want a zombified face with this guy, or maybe even cooler, something else. Like, I don't know. They could have done a lot with the face. A skull doesn't quite do it for me and give it justice, but I mean, it's fine for now. And I really do like the green light. Animation, it's just body turning, but I get it. It's a big prop. What else could they do? I'm going probably top of A. I don't think that's going to change, but we'll see. It might change. Here we go. We have the, what is his name? Zombie Fisherman. Out of all the tentacled props, the Kraken, Cthulhu, I think Cthulhu's a little better, but he's really great. Although I was disappointed the first time I saw the demo, and I think all that disappointment holds up. As cool as his head turning is from side to side, by the way, we need that in a lot of more props. He does not do much at all. He lifts his hook up, lowers it back down, and, he has head movement and mouth movement. For $350. Not cool Lowe's. But the prop is cool. Prices are not cool. I wish his tentacles moved. That was a very lost cause right there, but his mouth moving does not make sense, and even though he has a phrase with him just growling, I wish he growled the whole time. The phrases just don't do him justice, and it's kind of like every other phrase we've heard, like, I'm gonna bring you down to the sea. It's not something you would run away to. It's something you would maybe even laugh to, because this thing is supposed to be, I don't know, but an animatronic if he's saying that crap, but just make him growl. I'll be happy, and that's it. That's all you need to do, but it's kind of a lost cause and a disappointment that we didn't have the tentacles moving, and in place of that, we had the freaking mouth moving, and I mean, I don't know. I don't like him as much as I did when I saw the pictures. But, I mean, he's definitely cool. I mean, the only thing that makes him stand out from other props is the tentacles, and we couldn't even have that moving. So, I mean, he's still cool. I do like the Zombie Fisherman, probably on the sale, but I don't know. Handstand Clown, definitely one of the best clowns to date, I must say. And I say that with a lot of Lowe's clowns, like Clown on Stilts from last year. That's basically it. But, I mean, Lowe's is on a roll with their clowns. The teddy bear clown kind of sucked, but I'd say A, honestly. But yeah, I don't think he's that better than the nautical props, but he's still really cool. It's very close. He is very unique how his stance is doing a handstand. Love that part. He's 8'5". The clown is life-size, believe it or not. But when you put him on the bowling pins, and when you give him those giant-ass shoes, hell yeah, he's gonna be 8'5". Those bowling pins are like 3 feet alone, and then his shoes are probably like 4 or 5 feet, I don't know. It's huge shoes, huge bowling pins. The clown itself is probably like 6 or 7 feet, if I were to guess, but definitely he's a huge prop. Love the head. It's very close to Stilts from Spirit Halloween, not Clown on Stilts. And I think this guy beats Stilts a little, honestly. That might change, but, for now. And in person, I've seen in a lot of unboxings, his quality is really great too. And I love how it doesn't show it here, but I love how his head has all the shading. And it's a very detailed head and a very great sculpt. In person, I'm saying. And I look forward to see this guy in stores, and he just looks amazing. Love the animation, love the laughing, love the look. Very menacing prop. The gargoyle. Another hated prop, and now where am I going with this guy? Let's just talk about him. I'm not gonna say I dislike him, but my problem with this guy is that it's so painful because with like 2, 3 minor I'm talking about, like take away the creepy claw, take away the fur, like that minor touches, he could have been great in my eyes at least, but it just comes down to look really cheap, and I mean it's technically pretty cheap, $200 for an 8-foot prop, but all right, I don't know. His creepy cloth, just take that away. His fur, just take that away. And his head sculpt. Those 3 things. I talked about him in one of my most recent Lowe's video. If you take those 3 things away, in my eyes, he would look 10 times better. Just the creepy cloth, take it away. Fur, take it away. And the head sculpt. Make a new head sculpt. That would save so much people's eyes. And right now, it just looks cheap. I don't know. C, maybe. I don't know. I mean, yeah, he's menacing. I like his stance sitting on the column. That's different. They did a pretty good job of incorporating the stone type look. And love his animation. Definitely for the price. I love his gigantic wings, definitely the best part, and I love the lights. I mean, it's just sad that you can ruin a prop with those 3 things. We've got what might be the best or worst prop of the year. We've got the little rapping Reaper. And yeah, he's literally called the Rapping Reaper. Whoa, what just happened? My bad. And hear me out. If I was doing this for the memes and the memes and the just laughing matter and all that stuff, I would most definitely put him in S tier here. No doubt. But if I was actually giving you my honest opinions on this guy, I would put him in D. All the way down in D. He's just annoying, okay? Okay, he's funny. He's great. He's a great little 3-foot prop. And he's pretty big too. But it doesn't make sense, and it's supposed to not make sense, and it's supposed to be kids friendly, it's supposed to be goofy, and you know me, I mean, again, as a prop on its own, trying to be a Halloween animatronic, it's definitely really annoying, and I don't know, but as a thing from memes, and I guess just as a kids-friendly prop, probably S, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. It's a Rapping Reaper. The name just justifies everything I just said. Sea Witch. Don't get it mistaken with the siren we're about to rank. The Sea Witch, I think she is fine. I don't know. I definitely like her. But I don't dislike her as much as many other people, but she does have a few lovers. But, okay, the staff is really cool. I love the staff, best part of the prop. And I love how she rocks that back and forth. That's all she needed. Love that. And, I mean, she did need mouth. So, I mean, the animation is pretty self-explanatory and definitely what we thought her animation would be, which is rock the thing back and forth and have mouth movement. Definitely some needed animation and definitely some animation that really helps the prop. And I mean, her face definitely looks goofy. Not as goofy as the SVI, which is, but it it looks pretty goofy. But her clothes are pretty detailed. I don't know about the quality, but her sculpts are really detailed besides the face. But the face is pretty detailed. I mean, it just looks goofy at the end of the day. But I love her hood, love her hair. I mean, her phrases, honestly, not that goofy for a witch. Wait, I take that back. They're pretty goofy, but not the goofiest. Okay. B. Yeah, B. Honestly, no. Yeah, you guys can't blame me for that. You just say whatever you want down in the comments. Just know you're gonna get a nasty reply. All right, here we go. Pop-up pumpkin guy. I'd say C. Honestly. This guy was just a big disappointment. I mean, okay, this could have been a lot, but at the same time, it really couldn't have, since it's, at the end of the day, it's just a pop-up, guys. But alright, I wish she had a decayed look to him. I mean, the plain white bones aren't doing it for me anymore. I just lose that on props. Like the scuba diver, why? I mean, just the plain white, it doesn't work for me. The plain white bones, just, I don't know, it doesn't work for me. Much rather have a decayed look. And, I mean, of course we didn't get that here, that's why it's in C, but again, C means average. I think it's pretty average prop, but again, if it was supposed to be a great prop, why doesn't it have like a decayed look? That would be so easy to incorporate with just some more creepy cloth and brown paint. But nope, they couldn't do that. They had to just, I don't know, Techie's honestly kind of lazy this year, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, it's not even a good jump scare. He pops it up like only a few inches. It's not even a good jump scare. I honestly, it's not even that great compared to the Sunstar ones, honestly. And considering the price, the Sunstar ones beat it, because $200 for this thing is insane. Nobody's going to pay that. I mean, there are demos on YouTube, but I don't get those people. I don't. And just, why this? I don't know. It could have been good, but at the same time, I don't think it should have been a prop in the first place. Joseph Crackstone. Never watched Wednesday, as you guys know, but he goes side to side. That's it. That's it. Besides being tall, he doesn't really stand out. I mean, I guess the staff is cool, but the clothes are kind of detailed, I guess. No, that's not his place. The clothes are kind of detailed, I guess, but I don't know, they're just black. His face kind of looks goofy compared to what Joseph Crackstone really looks like. I searched him up, of course, a couple times. You know what? I'm going in C. It's just a big disappointment, and I'm not even gonna talk about his price. Thinking of the price just gets me really mad. Please, for the love of God, everybody here, just don't buy Joseph Crackstone. Then Lowe's is gonna wonder why he isn't selling. It's just dumb. Alright, Bone Collector. He's honestly grown on me. Oh, shoot. My bad. He's honestly grown on me. Yeah. I'd say A. But where he goes in A, let's talk about him so we know. But, I mean, again, I like the, released version more than the prototype, because I might have liked the prototype if it was like 6 or 7 feet, but it being 12 feet makes it more of a monster or demonic figure than a human, you know. So just a human who's had some very tall parents, I guess. But yeah, I'd say A, but I'd go here probably. I don't know. Yeah, that looks good. That suits him. Yeah, 12-foot grave digger. I'm not sure about that idea, but the execution was kind of good. I mean, it's trying to be a 12-foot grave digger, and it was a 12-foot grave digger. The eyes move side to side. I really love that. First time we're seeing that on 12-footer, so that's something to write down. That's something to note. Definitely going in the records. But it lights up, so that takes away from it. And same thing with our next prop that we'll be ranking. Just, if you're gonna make the eyes move, techie, don't use freaking lights. Takes away from all of that, but he's cool. I don't really like the skeleton, but that could be changed. But, I mean, it's there, so, I mean, it's cool. The siren. Now, this is obviously supposed to be Techie's interpretation of Lethal Lily, THD, Frankenstein, all of that coming from SVI. But, yeah, I think both hardware stores are competing between these animations. And I kind of want to bet that Spirit's going to have some of these, but we'll have to see. Again, don't make her eyes move if they're going to have lights in it. It's just so dumb. And, I mean, I love the servos, love the servo head. Mouth movement is fluid, and as I like her claws, like, lighting up. I like that. But, I mean, it kind of makes it look cheap. I know it's supposed to be, like, she's casting a spell, but it kind of looks cheap, honestly, but it's fine. You can turn those off, and the claws are really scary, too. Love the staff. Love staffs on props. They just add so much with being so just there, and love her look. Her face is pretty creepy. Not the scariest witch face, but definitely pretty creepy. I mean, her clothes are not detailed at all. It's just a black robe with some creepy cloth, but I mean, it doesn't need much, but I just wish it was something more like the Gemmy Witch, But yeah, she's really, really cool. Definitely not as good as Lethal Lily, in my opinion. But I'd say S, honestly. That's me being honest. Now, if we had the Tombstone guy, which I just noticed we didn't, it would definitely be in C. But I don't really even have to explain that. He's average, okay? That's putting it in the best words. Cousin It. I hate this thing. I just hate it. First of all, why spend $200 on this guy when you can go out, paint a mop brown, and there you have your Cousin It? Literally, it looks like something choked up from a cat. And it could be in a cat's stomach because it's not even that big. It's bordering on a tabletop. It's tiny, and Cousin It just makes me so mad. This prop, it just makes me so mad. The animation is pretty cool. Okay, I will give it that. It's the only thing I'm giving it, but again. Never mind. It's you get it, right? It's a mop. Don't pay that $200 for a mop. That's it. All right, we have our last prop, which is Wednesday Addams. She looked pretty accurate to the actor, but I forgot her name. My bad. Mortega, but she does not in the stock photos and in person. It looks like a fricked up Barbie doll, like a life-size fricked up Barbie doll with a bad hair day and a poor choice of makeup. I just don't like the Wednesday props, but her dress is pretty detailed, I guess, and definitely her animation is the best part. Of course, she plays the song, and that's basically it. I wish they changed the face, and that's kind of it. I wish we didn't have a Wednesday prop, but that didn't happen. In terms of this Wednesday prop, I wish they changed the face. But that's a big no-no. That's the face just looks bad. Even if they changed the face, it would still be in B. So therefore, it's going in C with Joseph. It's still an average prop. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, Digital Pumpkin Cat, like and subscribe. No, this was a pretty long video, but hey, I said what I needed to. And yeah, honestly, this year was definitely the best. Can't wait for more Lowe's years. Can't wait to see this all in stores. And that was my ranking of Lowe's Halloween 2024.